home might not notice, but Cinderin actually slipped a hefty amount of cash towards Mr. Midas's way to get the only hero he could play in a random. So he got very lucky with that one.
It could work out, you know, the Weehod Shen. I don't know what lane he'll go. Well, we really don't know what to expect out of mid-air feed. Thank you for rig turn. What does that mean?
That's what I mean.
Liquid,
it's all rigged.
Liquid feels good about that right now.
I don't know. This game is like it's early days yet, but I think it's safe to call it a clown fiesta, even though I haven't seen anyone do anything.
Okay, Crow is actually, this was not a challenge for the day. We were thinking about it, but role swaps, and Crow's going to play Storm mid, I guess.
Classic combo again. I mean, this is... Where's Miracle going with this ward? He's gone on a little adventure. He's trying to spot Weehar out, and he has found him. Is he going to wait for the... Oh, just going to get a few right clicks. Are they going to try and go for a kill here? I mean, it's hard to get that Never Blast off. And GH is pretty speedy at level 1, but now the squad has turned up. They need to hightail it out of there. They need to get lost.
It went for Boots of Speed instead of Orb Venom, so it'll be pretty tough for Miracle to get any of these kills, but he can, you know, easy harass at least.
Mind control.
This is a 1k MMR strat right here, guys.
Oh my god.
Pretty valuable. Just wait till he breaks the biz, dude.
Like, oh no!
Are you
serious? No! Why did I think Tomato didn't even mean he auto-attacked.
Oh!
Yo, but he's melted.
He's safe, dude.
Yo, he's fine.
It's over.
Wow!
What a strat, dude.
200 IQ plays by Mind Control. What a gamer.
Oh, and Matumba Man got a double bounty, dude. This is very good for Liquid.
This is a win for them. They've won the game.
It's probably, I mean,
bounty runes have been nerfed.
You can't GG before 15 minutes though. And Cinderin is actually going mid. Okay, so support versus support. That's exactly what I expected when this game started.
Yep.
Nothing weird here.
I like
maybe
it.
he's just using the null to right click. I really truly don't know.
GH is there as well. I mean, what is this? What the heck is going on? Off-lane Mind Control on that TA up against Own Midas 1v1. I mean, I can't tell if either of these teams seriously wants to win this. It's a tough one. Matumba Man's already got 3 stacks of the sticky napalm on him in the top lane. Kezu's just trying to right-click him down. 4 stacks. Forced to blink away.
Does this even matter?
I don't know. I don't know anymore. Listen, the game is in an odd state. Not only are we in the time of a new patch, we've all, like, Slacks has come up with this rule set. Or, sorry, Mr. Midas has come up. I'm breaking the law, breaking the 4th wall a bit. But this is... Does it even matter? Good point, Put. Should we all just leave? Should we just let the game uncasted?
I mean, all right, look. Mid-or feed can definitely... It's great for them if they win this match. For Liquid, I'm not sure. It could change whether or not they get first seed, second seed, but I think both these teams are going to be very rich by the time this series is over. And if mid-or feed, hypothetically, if they just get 2 wins here during the group stage, they can tie and beat Navi because they have more Moonbucks. So, I mean, they really should be playing for the win here. And I think, though, the way they're doing that is in a very creative way.
Mm-hmm. That's... very elegant, very eloquently put, I gotta say.
Giving him a lot of credit here.
You are. You're giving him a lot of credit.
Crow has pressured a little bit. Chen is just jungling. Is he doing this like hide and seek play? I'm not
watching
even
his top lane because Kezu was getting harassed heavily by GH, but GH is level 2. Now he's surrounded by Cinderin. The big old Bane mid rotation. Remember that he can now hit those targets when they're nightmared up. I want to try and go for a kill. GH decrepifies himself, but unfortunately might have just met his maker as a result of it. First blood for Kezu. Okay, okay.
That's not too bad. Oh, okay. This confused me. I was like, how can Bounty Hunter TP aggressively across the map? It's because we is aggressive jungling, apparently.
It's very confusing.
This could be
got it.
Maybe.
Surely not. He's level 1. He's a speedy little rat, but he's not going to be getting any kills. He's got boots of speed on him as well.
Big ol' Hellbear is basically going to keep Weehawk safe.
Yeah.
Safe lane instead. This is off-lane Templar Assassin for anybody that doubted that was the case. Pretty normal stuff. The Storm PL mid, the AM versus Bat, the TA versus Mirana. It's just real standard stuff.
Real standard stuff. You're going to see this at TI8. I'm telling you now. This is exact team comp. All teams are going to be random in TI8. Gaben says we need to pull in the new players. How do we do it? RNG. You know, Hearthstone has success with it. We got to bring it into Dota. We got to make every team random. Is Matumba Man going to die? No, he's fine.
RNG is definitely good for game enjoyment, but you know, I think we're a little bit over the edge here at Midas mode. It might have been this game is now at the too far part. Is safe to say.
You need to introduce like a lottery system as well, where teams can just buy lottery tickets.
Okay.
And then potentially
We'll
get
fight
like
bottom.
items. GH, is he gonna fall? No, to Grabify. Never blast. He leaps away. Ownby is so weak. 11 HP. Oh baby, that was dangerously close. And he's away, scot-free. There's nothing to try and take him out.
It's kind of insane that he actually survived that against 3 heroes, but
Wow.
that's what happens with the TA roaming bounty Pugna tri-lane thing. It just doesn't work super great. But boy, did they
Believe it
have
or not.
Moonbucks, guys.
Kez is getting a harassment into Matumba Man here, but like I mean, look at him. He's just running circles around him. 5 stacks. He's just going to blink away. Kezu, what is the game plan here, lad?
I mean, these are the only 2 guys playing a real game.
Oh, no! Matumba Man just survived on 6 HP.
That
Yo.
was a good play by Kezu. I like the Flame Break choice over the Firefly. Firefly never would have done enough stacks, but almost gets the Anti-Mage very close here. Kuro's going to get an Arcane Rune as well. Nice pickup for him. Will help his game become a little bit more normal here. I mean, the one hero that's leveling the best is it Mind Control. Yeah, Mind Control actually is the most leveled hero in the game right now in the offlane TA. And he just pushes the lane, and then he goes and does the jungle camp, and then he rinse repeats. Works pretty well.
He's got that bottle queued up as well. I mean, you know, there's not a lot that I really understand what's going on in a normal game of Dota, let alone Midas mode. So this is
definitely
new
the
ground
most,
for me.
This is the most bizarre game of the tournament, with no question.
I can't believe that Cinder actually randomed Bane. I was dying when that happened. I couldn't believe it. We see a smoke though. They want to go on. Oh, scan. That spotted him. They know it's coming.
Some tryhard stuff, dude. They know exactly where they are. Storm's gonna play it safe. He's not 6 yet. This would be a great time to gank him. They'll swap it out with the Pugna. It's a little pile of bones here. Oh, Miracle's gonna spot a courier. This is a dire courier.
GH, what's the game plan here, lad? In the mid. I mean, the courier's been spotted, but GH is deep behind the enemy lines. I don't know what he was playing at there. I mean, they pushed the mid tier 1 back a bit, so you can just try and go for that gank, but I mean, that didn't work at all.
He essentially like let them focus on him instead of an important hero. It was I think pretty valuable.
Okay, I'll accept it.
In the meantime, Storm just jungling with an Arcane Rune. It's not all bad for him. He'll hit his 6 at a reasonable time. It just all comes down to can they defend the tower, and it's really hard against these high HP Chen creeps. But they'll do their best.
Miracle eating a bit of damage as well. The Hadouken Orb going to be doing a bit there. Did it play detection for him? That's the real question on my mind. Doesn't look like it. GH as well going to get ran down here by Tomato, but he's just zoning them out. Glyph is finally going to get committed for this mid tier 1. So they are desperately trying to bring it down.
They've got the Satyr Tormentor aura, and he's got Tangos as well, so he just keeps healing. He's actually not pressurable by the bottom. They can go for a deny, maybe?
Oh, no. He went for it.
Damage.
Yeah, but no way you're getting that.
Double catapult, man. Actually, with Synderen's strong Bane arm. Literally, he's got 4 real strong arms.
He works out, that Synderen. You know, he's a big gym fiend, is what I've heard.
Kezu's level 6 on the top lane, Aim's only 4. What is going on in this game? This is actually not looking that bad for mid or feed.
Yeah, well, if it was looking bad, I'd be very disappointed in them with the draft they've got. If they were struggling against the multi-core lineup, I don't know. I'd have to start raising some question marks. 6 stacks onto Matumba Man. He blinked. He's dead. He's gone. Okay. Deceased.
They did not get the dust off on Bounty Hunter. In the meantime, Tomato just, diving 2-3s.
Yeah, no biggie.
Deal. Standard kill here.
He's all good.
On the opposite side of the map, Liquid gonna pressure some tower. Templar Assassin and a Storm Spirit, so they're getting some trade out of the top tower push, and it just looks like mid or feed is, just kind of a commanding lead with their OP5 randoms.
There's no way that Liquid right now can try and contest the Chen creeps. Like you said, too much HP on them, so they're just happily slamming down these tier 1s. Matumba Man going to be going for some right clicks onto Tomato. Tomato he's pretty farmed. He's got himself again Drums of Endurance picked up. Seems to like that item quite a lot.
It's a good early pickup, to be honest. Especially
yeah,
on
I mean
like
stats never hurts. Yeah.
And the mana regen's actually huge, 0.75, because Peel does buy a lot of items that give you good int gain. He's got good int gain, so over time it's going to add up to be a lot of mana that he just casually has. That helps with his movement speed lacking. Just a lot of things that make it a decent PL item if you get it really fast. And once he gets Diffusal Blade, now Matumba Man's in an awful position because Matumba Man just doesn't even have any items. He's sitting on like a ring of health. That's it.
What's going on with Kuroki here? Kezu's chasing him down. Gonna zip and zap his way out of there. Ball lightning up to the high ground, but you know, it's got the mana, to be fair to him. But Nightmare up. Now they want to try and go for another kill. The arrow. This is the most disastrous gank attempt I think I've ever seen in my life, but it still works out. Kuroki goes down, tries to TP his way out of there using that high ground cliff advantage, but unfortunately Kezu sees all.
That Nightmare actually counteracted 2 Mitterfeed's abilities there, both the Flame Break and the Arrow. Any of them together would have been an easy kill. They do still get him with the Firefly and the high ground, and now Liquid's just trying to stabilize a little bit here.
Yeah.
Are they though? We'll see. GH has literally nothing, just a 10 stick and no boots yet. Still buying support items here. Oh, this must be really tough for him too, because Kuro is normally his self-sacrificial 4, and now it's GH that has to deal with this. It's tough life, man.
This is
Miracle gonna buy awards? Hell no.
I mean, life is always about change, you know. Whether you like it or not, you're always going to have change in your life, and you need to adapt to it at some point. Whether you're a Dota player or not, you know. Life lesson to anyone.
Synderen is just a tower destroyer, dude. That's the 2nd tower last hit.
Wow.
Oh, Mind Control going for the last hit, but the courier comes back. Ah, the Dire. I mean, they don't even have a ward. They actually just forgot to bring something back. He's going to wait this whole time. Is he?
Oh, I mean, Weehar's coming in the back lines with that smoke. There are a lot of rotations as well. They want to try and get this kill. Kuroki will fall. The Meteor, last bit of damage coming out from Owned Me. Finds a GH, now push back as well. He's going to fall as well. The Decrepify not able to save him from the Firefly damage. So, 2 kills now for middle feed. Currently 0 to Liquid's name. No surprises there. And just really cementing this advantage they've got right down. But Tumberman's desperately trying to build up this Battle Fury. But I got to say, it's gonna, even if
the timing's not gonna be great. That's
yeah, it's gonna be a troubling scenario. Still, Own Me trying to TP himself out of there. Miracle gets a crucial shuriken that cancels the TP up. He's tracked as well.
So hard to get this.
They want some gold. They need some gold, but how can they do it when all of middle feed is surrounding him?
Get this. He just, here comes the strike, and there's the bounce.
Oh, Shuriken from long range. Miracle gets it. A lot of kills going all over the place. GH will heal himself up, but not good enough. Eventually gets bursted down. Now Kezu, it just fall here to Kuroki, but Kuroki now no mana left on him. Already 3 stacks of the sticky napalm, and the Tomato is going to run him down. The Fairy Fire tries to save him, but it's going to be the triple kill. Meanwhile, it's going to be the Fiend's Grip. Killing spree for Synderen. Miracle now the last man standing, but not for much longer, as he is going to go down. Ultra kill for Tomato, and they might just try and even go for the Rampage. I mean, GH is playing a dangerous game there, the high ground steps. They might just try and dive him down. I'd love to see it. This game's already a clown fiesta. Why not?
It looks like Liquid actually can't win with any heroes. It believes they do have limitations, and probably harder when Mitter Feed grabs an actually good lineup.
They might try and go for
that was not
some.
a TP. Okay, no grip, so they can't actually go for this one. But
that was half the mana gone from Kuroki, just ball lightning into the enemies. And Matumberman, meanwhile, is still just farming up. He's desperately trying to get this Battle Fury. I mean, he's got treads, to be fair. I mean, this is on par with most 2K players when they get their Battle Furies. Yeah, so it's not too bad.
Miracle's still stalking here too. He's got a lot of mana.
What is going on in the top lane? What?
Kezu committed. AM fight.
Yeah, he committed the Flaming Lasso. What an arrow! Ooh, owns me from long range, boy. That is crazy. Predicted with ease. I was question marking my way to the bank there, but meanwhile all that was going on as well. Miracle brings down Weehar. They might try and bring down Tomato as well, but he's perched off the track. They don't know which one is which, and they're running down these players. Sleep into the arrow, and me actually mistimes it, so Mind Control is going to be happily waiting. He's going to be getting that refraction up as well, so he's going to be alive for the time being. Now we see Kuroki moving in with the ball lightning. A lot of damage now onto these targets. Middle feed are starting to lose a lot of HP, but now the Meteorite from Own Me putting in work. They bring down Synderen. Tomato, though, he's desperate for the kills. He's desperate for the fight, but can he get anything from it? Not quite. Kuroki still just trying to back away, running his way around. This is an absolute clown fiesta of a fight as GH is getting killed from the Firefly of Kezu. They might get Miracle. He's stunned up. Kuroki is fallen. They break him backwards, and Miracle will fall as well. Wicked sick, I should say, for Tomato.
What? He doesn't even have Diffusal Blade yet. Now it's up, but man, really good early game fights here for Mitter Feed. But there's still always Miracle on the back line. He's dealing a lot of damage. He's going to support build. He's going to go mech into Greaves. I almost feel like he just needs to go like something offensive. He's like the one thing holding his team together here. But I
like
guess
a rapier.
Mech is going to do, God no.
Yeah,
Mech is going to do way more for actually helping his cores sustain these fights with not enough items. So that could be the difference doer here. Kezu with another possible kill.
Yeah, is he going to get this? The Decrepify onto Kezu, but unfortunately not enough. GH is down. Miracle TP's into the fight. He's going to get that track off as well. Kezu does not have a way to purge it off. And now he's deep behind enemy territory. Tomato is rotating, so they might try and fight this turn. In fact, Synderen, he comes in with the Fiend script. That will be Mind Control. CC'd up and out of the fight as Tomato picks up the monster kill streak. The dust
Dude,
did
the
connect
dust.
onto Miracle. There's drums as well. They've got the movement speed. Tomato is hot on his chase. The diffusal blade as well. New and improved, ladies and gentlemen. No charges left on that bad boy. And he's going to be on a godlike with the double kill.
Tomaman's going to try to get anything he can here. They will get
Yo,
Weehaw, most likely.
No,
Oh, they might
I don't
run
think
out
they
of-
will. Oh, so close.
That was super close. Almost invis there. Maybe
So
if he hadn't actually summoned his neutrals, he might have lived there, actually.
You think?
But either way, it doesn't matter. Like, one death there for every single one of these kills for the tier 2 tower pressure top. Midderfeed just has a huge lead. By the way, I'm quite sure they got the challenge where 3 tier 1s before they lose one. All the towers are gone for Liquid. Liquid has no towers killed themselves.
Really?
So
Did they?
they're actually just banking from this game and getting a win. This is,
Okay.
I mean, ultimately in the scope of things, Liquid probably doesn't care because they have so many more wins than Midderfeed here. But this could, hypothetically, if Midderfeed gets another win here and Na'Vi is closed out, this money they're letting Midderfeed get by the win, it could really come back to bite them in the end. Starting to get
if you say
even
so.
weirder.
I mean, it's an odd game type, and I struggle to comprehend even these actions that they're doing. I still don't understand why middle feed are just randoming all the time if they're so close to elimination. But
ultra confused by that. But the fact that they ran them, my only guess is they kept randoming great heroes, so they thought, I guess we just keep randoming. So it looks like they're throwing by randoming 5 heroes, but they honestly randomed an amazing line. I never think they should have randomed their last year. That's insane. But
4D chess. Is mind control going to fall here? He tries to TP away. Kezu has
Yeah.
the lasso to break it up. As well as that, the stacks coming down onto him. Mind control. 3 stacks already. The Firefly is on him. The meld, but Kezu with another solo kill in the jungle. He owns this place. This is his terrain, his territory.
He's 6-1-12 on Batrider. He's been in 18 of his team's 21 kills. It's insane.
Mental. Absolutely mental. Are they going to go for the lowest net worth? No, I don't know. No, Tomato is definitely not the lowest net worth.
This is a take this win game. Like, Midderfeed genuinely is, from this series right now, it kind of feels like they're slightly back in the tournament. Because again, if Na'Vi wins no more games, and Midderfeed takes 1 game off OG, or maybe even wins a set, they don't get eliminated. It would be Na'Vi that goes out. Because the third tiebreaker is who has more Moonbugs, and there's no way that Na'Vi's going to collect more Moonbugs than Midderfeed by the time everything's done. They're done with the group stage anyways, right?
You're asking me? Listen,
yeah, come on, you've been monitoring this every moment.
They
of every day.
pull me out of the woodwork, right? Every time they need this weird caster that nobody knows about. Every time they need it for their tournaments. Everyone else right now, they're just eating. And speaking of eating, there's a lot of feeding going on the mid lane. As we see immediately, Mind Control will buy back. Can't afford to try and lose this one down, but the Nightmare onto Miracle is already on half HP. Tomato running him down as well. Getting a lot of damage down. Miracle just has to really run his little wee legs back to the base. The Glyph is going to get committed now as well. And I mean, it's a troubling scenario. Owned Me brings down GH. Another kill for them. They might try and look for more, but this tier 3 has fallen. They're just going to go straight for the Rex. Yes, indeedy do they are. All those siege creeps are going to be happily able to just tear through pretty much all the structures. Matumbaman is desperately attempting to try and split push this, but I mean, the mid racks is gone. They can rotate down to all sorts of areas now. Top racks most likely going to be next.
Look on the other side of the map, though.
Yeah, I mean, he has reached the racks. Not bad. Is he going to force some TPs? Cinderin coming into the tree line.
Oh, that ball
comes back. Oh, in the top lane, though, we're going to see as well a lot of kills coming out. The Never Blast as well will mean that there's going to be the buyback from GH as he comes back into the fight. A lot of damage from middle feed, but they do manage to get that Vortex back onto Kezu. The meld damage as well. Mind Control, he's putting in work. Tomato, he might be next. Can they find the kill? The Aegis has dropped, but do they have the control to bring him down? Mind Control is in a sticky scenario right now. Tomato running around, trying to go for it. Meld, dodge it around. Tomato, though, still in the fight, trying to dodge and juke. They're going for the wrong illusion, but not quite enough. They manage, they play, they learn from their mistakes, and are not going to get juked out by Tomato. Still, Weeha going for it. The mana break to cancel the TP onto Wee. Another kill going Liquid's way. Just when you thought middle feed had an opportunity, it's gone right against them, and now Own Me. Last man standing, Matumbaman chasing him, dodges the arrows. Everyone is currently certain of what's going on. GH with the life drain. Sucky time. Owned Me has fallen, and they've got the shrine to boot. So, Liquid I'm going to be pretty happy with that one.
Yeah, I don't even know, man. This game is... They got the mid racks. Matumbaman did a ton of damage to the bot racks. Tier 3. It's only got about 180 damage left over. Miracle's finally finishes mech, so things are starting to get better and better here for Liquid. I mean, 10 more minutes maybe. They could have a big like farm and team fight advantage. I mean, they're still behind by 2k, but that's close enough. And with the heroes they have, the TA, the Storm, the AM, and Bounty Track, they could get back into this game if they have 1 or 2 more big fights like that. They gotta be careful on mid or feed.
Yeah, super dangerous, especially now that Matumba Man, he's got this Battle Fury, he gets a few more items. These Chen creeps are going to be suffering a quick fate. You're going to see a lot of damage being put out. I mean, Miracle is going for the GG Greaves. Big fan of this item on the old Bounty Hunter. I mean, I would have preferred to see a Rapier into Battle Fury like most 2K pubs, but Liquid, they haven't gone the full way just yet. And
it's going to help their team a lot, honestly. Especially with all of the right-click heroes they have, bonus armor, bonus heal, all of those things count as like an extra vitality booster, essentially, for their team. Free vitality booster in Vladzor is kind of similar to what Guardian Greaves provides, so it's not an all bad place. For only 1 Rex trade and the fact that they're close to opening up enemy shrines, they could pretty soon here take map control themselves, which is pretty insane to say, considering what the game looked like 10 minutes ago.
Crazy. I mean, Mind Control's still trying to. He's kind of close actually to the Desolator. I was looking at his gold, but yeah, he's almost got that 1 item on board, and we're still, we're 20 minutes into the game. Happily just gonna farm up. It's a hard game to find farm, to be fair. And I'm looking at these items, but when you've got this many cores on the field, it's kind of hard to try and get those items that you need. But we're gonna see a lot of rotations by middle feed in this the top lane. Tomato leading the charge as well. He's close to his Yasha. I think he may have just bought the items for it. No, he didn't. He's quite far off. But
super fast though. Lots of movement speed and lots of agility, so he'll be running pretty rapidly here. Takes him here. They've got to defend this. In the meantime, Matumba Man's doing his best to split push on the bot lane, so if they can hold this off for long enough, they could trade 1 Rax for 1 Rax, which at this point I think is probably not bad for Liquid.
Oh, we're seeing it. The ball lightning into the... What the hell is Kuroki doing here? The blink back. Was that a TP at the same time? Yep. I think that was. Yeah. So he's just putting in a bit of damage, seeing if he can insta-give anyone, but not quite. It will be the tier 3 going down still. A lot of tracks as well around. GH is in trouble. Neverblast will save him from the illusions of Tomato.
Matumba Man's in the base now, though.
Looking for a bit more. Still, Matumba Man, yeah, like you said, he's pressuring down those racks, but they do manage to bring out GH. They get the lasso onto him, control him back. But this is it's a tough game. There's no creeps.
They're not trading very fast.
It's not at all. And now we see Kezu having to rotate into Matumba Man here. They're forced to use the glyph as well. Matumba Man looks like he might want to try and fight against Kezu, but thinks about it and then decides to back off. But he still hasn't TP'd. He's still in the vicinity. And the kills are being chased in the top lane as well. Nice arrow onto Kuroki. Kuroki's in trouble here. A lot of damage, not much mana to his name. He does have a stick, but no TP. Ball lightning over the edge. Are they going to be able to find him here? Do they have the vision? Still, he's going to try and get down to the low ground here. Kuroki has juked them.
Wow. It was all worth it. They barely damaged the range barracks as well, so if Liquid just stabilizes here, they're going to be able to defend this.
Wow.
And now they can kill enemy shrines as well. That was actually... They went even in that fight. I can't believe it.
This is kind of crazy. And this lineup that Liquid's got, you don't want to let them get ahead like this. You don't want to let them try and equal the playing field. The whole point of having an actual team composition versus this clown fiesta that Liquid are trying to go on for with the randoming is that's the advantage you've got. You can take the early game and fight before they're strong, but it's getting to a point now where you're starting to start with a few all chat question marks. I'm not too sure. Still, they're trying to go for the top racks, and AM is here for once.
There's no Storm though. Storm is going to have to TP back heal. Okay, he's TPing back now.
Whoa. GH again, lassoed up. Matumba Man though moves into the back lines. Tomato tries to get deleted with the Fiend's grip on them. Matumba Man is getting controlled up. Not even the GG Greaves can save you from that one. Liquid desperately trying to help him out, but they bring them both down. No buyback on them now. Still going to be using that Moonlight Shadow. Invisible for now. The glyph's also going to be used to try and push them back. Still, they have a lot of sustain. Hand of God going to be healing up all of middle feed, and this will be the melee racks falling. They even get the Nightmare onto Miracle, the Dust as well. They've got the control, they've got the speed for it. Kuroki though, ball lightning into the back lines. The stun, Kuroki is fallen as well. He does have a buyback, but is it going to be enough? They've already lost Miracle, they've already lost Matumba Man. No buybacks on those guys. And Mind Control might be next. Those refraction charges are going to get deleted by Tomato. They want to go for the mega creeps here, and they might just get them. Still hunting for it. GH is getting ran down by Tomato's illusions. Mind Control looking for an opportunity to see if he can get at least one kill with the Desolator. Just poking and prodding.
It's so hard to stop them here. They're just they have a slow siege, man. They can Nightmare into arrows, they can do Fiend's Grips, they can do Diffusal Blades, and they're just draining their mana, spawn illusions, and run at the heroes. It's such a low threat to mid or feed, but now they can chase.
He's back in the fight, but back in action doesn't necessarily mean he's going to be able to find any kills. Mind Control leading the charge, wants to try and at least get one. Cinderin has been spotted, the Manta is going to be used. Now the Nightmare as well. Mind Control takes one for the team and ends up just taking it off him, and they want to chase even more here. They get the track onto Weehaw. If they can get any kills off the back lines, it's going to be beautiful for them. Still running him down to Crepify onto Weehaw. Life drained by GH will mean that will be a kill. Now Onmi tracked up again. Another kill going their way. Buybacks from Cinderin. They might just be turning this one around. Kuroki, though, is going to have to ball lightning back. Tomato is bringing down GH, and they have find it. Still, Matumba Man is searching for the opportunity. He man avoided the wrong creep. It was a very hard kill to try and get, but still Kuroki leaps into the back and gets the double kill for them, bringing him down. Tomato does not have the buyback. Triple kill for him. So much track gold. Kezu is next, being chased down. A reactive armor. Matumba Man with the shuriken, slowing him down to a pace killing spree. They're all dead. The base, however, is under attack. The creeps are currently going. They want to try and bring down those tier 4s. The Rax is under attack. But off the back of that, all that track gold, look at the gold swing purge.
They're winning right now. Liquid's winning.
They're winning.
Game. Oh my god, they got like 8,000 gold from that team fight.
Oh my god.
Got so many track kills. They still don't have good map control, but they've got some net worth now, and what are they going to spend it on? That's the big question here. This is going to be a busy courier here. Blink Dagger coming out for mind control, so finally, like Blink Deso on TA, they can actually focus and try to kill somebody at the start of the fight between like AM, Storm, and TA. It's actually getting a little scary there for Mitterfeed, but in their defense, there's only 2 buildings left that they got to kill. It's the barracks, the last set of barracks, and they can probably all in for this enough times to take the win, but it's dangerous right now.
Yeah.
Any more fights like that, and it could be like a basher on the anti-mage that snowballs him into a kill into the next item that delays the game.
He's gone for the butterfly. Matumba Man, he's got it queued up. That's what he's looking for his next item.
He has to do it against the Marana as well as the PL. They just need a couple PL solutions and everything's going to be okay. Kill the illusions, find the real one, kill that guy. They've got the damage, they just can't kill the illusions very well.
Well, I mean, even if Middle Feed get the mega creeps, that's not even a win condition for them. They've got the clear. Mind control. Matumba Man with the Battle Fury, they can clear those megas out reasonably well enough. Storm and Pugno, the Never Blast as well. I mean, they're pretty happy for it. And have they spotted this one out? Roshan almost dead. Are they going to try and intercept it? The smoke is there. They've got to trap into them. Have they got the vision? They want to try and steal it now. GH lays down a Never Ward. Mind Control leaps into the fray. They want to try and go for these kills now. See if they can get any. So much damage onto Tomato. The Hand of God will heal them back up, but everyone is in the Roche pit. Now they're going to be using those GG crews as well. Healing themselves up. Kuroki looking for the damage. Everyone is weak on the side of middle feed. They do get the Aegis, but immediately Tomato has been brought down. Now they want to try and go for Cinderin. Body blocking them up, and they find the kill because of the track. The Glimmer Cape can't help him. 2 down already. Has fallen. They're looking for even more. The Shrine can't help you here, son. Owns Me might just be next as Kuroki is dominating. GH goes for the life drain to crepify himself up. Tomato forced to try and get his wee little legs out of there. Tomato still desperately hunting for the kill onto GH. Might just get it, but Tomato's in a world of hurt of his own. He's tracked up. He's falling. The Shuriken. He's down and out. 5 more kills for Liquid. I don't believe what I'm seeing here, Purge. They turn this around. Look at this gold swing.
Oh, that's another. Oh, that one's only 5k. Not as bad, guys. Not as bad. Liquid do lose 1 hero. They did get the Aegis last hit, by the way, so they got paid for Roshan as well. Perfect team fight out of them, and that's really the issue for Mitterfeed. Now, their team fight is pretty much limited to Fiend's Grip, Batrider Lasso. They don't have the same sustain that Liquid does. They can keep people healed with Guardian Greaves and Spirit Vessel and all these other things. Like Pugna can heal an ally to keep them alive. The Netherward alone probably did a huge amount of damage in the team fight, and now it's that period where you've got your items past, like you're ahead of the enemy. Look at the net worths, for God's sake. Like PL's way up there, but there's 4 heroes now on Liquid side that are above 4 people on the Radiant side. This is do or die moment for Mitterfeed. They got to start doing like split push tactics. They can't play standard anymore, I don't think.
All I can see is PBD is going to be throwing some serious shade in the analyst section. That's all I can say if Liquid end up winning this, because I mean, the game was in Middlefeed's hand, and they've just seemed to have just thrown it to the wind and just seen whatever happened. Again, both teams not really trying too hard with the randoms and whatnot, but they smoke up in the jungle.
It was spotted.
That was
Miracle
spotted.
Caught that one. Weehaw broke it, but I think the Pugno or the Bounty Hunter was watching. So, all right, Liquid. If they lose a fight here, this could be awful because they're also buying out. Is the other thing here.
Right.
Courier's got the finished butterfly, I believe.
Oh,
they could get a kill here.
Kuroki, ball lightning. He's zipping. He's zapping. He is out of there. He's safe. The players are split. Middle feed, meanwhile. Still, they've got that Moonlight Shadow. Are they going to just go for the Shrine? That's the real safe bet, is really just trying to take away as much map control as Liquid are trying to salvage up. But the lanes are being pushed in here. GH is getting his last hits. GH might be in trouble. He doesn't have a TP for another 10 seconds, and Tomato is within the vicinity.
Okay.
Oh, dodge, juke. Can he actually manage to do it? Not with the illusions on to Crepify. Into the Nether Blast. Doesn't have a TP. One more second. Into the tree line, trying to go for it, but the stun, the arrow was there. GH will fall 50 seconds with no buyback.
All right, so it's important to remember that, you know, he knew they were probably there, but I don't even think that's that bad if he gets them to focus on him, because it's going to take at least 2 heroes running at him. They've now ran all the way to where GH was. Like, they don't care about gold anymore. They're technically winning, so if GH goes down, the only big negative is he's not going to be there for potential defense. But that doesn't matter if you have your cores on the other side of the map pushing. Like, TA is just going to go push the other side. If they run all the way across the map and kill TA, Liquid doesn't care. That's more delay before going 5-man. So this is the moment. This is, like, they have to go for the racks now. They've got their heroes up. The wave is pushing in. If Liquid could cut the wave, it'd be amazing, but they don't have the opportunity. So now Liquid has to go back and defend. Pugnason can be alive for 14 seconds, but if they win this fight, it just gets even worse and worse.
Here we go. They're going to try and slow siege it up with the Chen creeps. Tomato is just waiting silently. Liquid still in the viz. The golems are slapping it down. They're just trying to beat down that melee racks, but already they are melting as well from the meld damage of Mind Control. Kezu still has the blink, gets the lasso off onto GH. They want to try and bring him down. Mind Control though moves back into the fight. Now Kuroki as well with all this damage. The Guardian Creep's going to be keeping them healed up. The Fiend Script going to be used onto the back lines. Kuroki will fall here. 2 kills fallen, but Kezu has fallen as well. Meanwhile, nothing taking down. Matumba Man is a double kill for him. Cinderin still tracked up. Might try and go for a triple here. Running him down, still searching for the opportunities. Nightmare onto Matumba Man, going to control him up, and Mind Control was there. Another kill for him. Tomato forced the TP away. A successful defense and 3 kills for Liquid.
He was hiding in the trees, but the creep spotted him as it came forward. Another track kill now going to Liquid. 13k gold advantage. And it looks like, man, mid or feed.
What am I seeing?
They've given a lot of advantage. This looks like this game is now extremely difficult for them to win, because now there's a resounding gold advantage. Liquid has better items, and they've got buyback now. In that last fight, it was all about, do they lose the fight, do they die, because they couldn't actually buy back, but they didn't quite kill the right heroes. GH was a fantastic pickup because he didn't have buyback there. They killed the Storm, but Storm had a low cooldown respawn, and they just don't have enough damage anymore on mid or feed. They can't kill enough of these cores.
The Shrines are going to go down, and I mean, you're absolutely right. They tried to go all in on that push. You said it was their last chance to try and at least get the win.
Not their last chance, but their last good chance.
Their last good chance.
Now it's like throwing your bodies into the meat grinder here.
Oh, they've got another kill. Owns Me has fallen. He does have buyback. He does have buyback. They got that going for them, but now the racks are being assaulted in the bottom lane. Matumba Man is the sole man doing the job, doing the business. He's got those illusions, just doing a bit of damage to it, already down to half HP. Again, that is going to be regenerating a little bit, but still, damage being done and pressure being put onto middle feed here.
And Liquid just doesn't even have to worry about so many things. Like their laning stage, their early game, all atrocious, but they're in such a safe place now. They just split push one of the lanes with any of their good heroes that are very good at split pushing, and the rest of them can do this like 4v5 thing.
Still going to try and go on him now, Matumba Man. The Lotus Orb was placed by Miracle onto Matumba Man, which means he has a few illusions to work with as well off the back of it. And they're going to be trying to do a bit of damage onto Tomato. He says, how about that? You like it now? They do manage to bring him down in the end, at least with the brain sap. But Liquid are in a solid position. They're in a really solid position. And you were umming? You were R-ing? What's up?
That courier almost got sniped. Mind Control goes for a blink nuke, but they were watching and they popped the shield just in time. It was so close. And that was a Eagle song there for Phantom Lancers. So that would have been a big loss if he got hit.
Oh, DD Rune.
Still have that
Man. They bottled it up as well.
They like have so much map control now. They can actually just control the map and go for Roche.
And I know they're smoking as well. They've scanned it out. They're going to see this is happening. I mean, the illusion from Matumba Man, if they were watching carefully, they're going to know that it was there. Miracle.
They don't even have a gem. They don't have detection. They could... Does Radiant Team have a gem? They don't.
Scan comes out. Do they even know where they are? Of course they do. They're spotting them out with the illusions now, but
everyone's
they're rotating
confused,
around. Everyone's confused. They're rotating all over the goddamn place, but now they see him. The lasso into the back lines, but the Lotus Orb comes out just not in the nick of time, Bo. Matumba Man, he's back in the fight now. They're running him around them, running circles around them. Kezu has fallen. Cinderin is going to be next. Is that no buyback? It is indeed. It's going to be 2 kills going her way. Now, middle feed, they have no way to come back into this. Tomato has to force his way back out of there. And Weeha, even the cherry on top, will fall. 3 kills going away of Liquid now. No buybacks on them. And now Liquid are in a position where they can just pressure in these lanes, push the towers down. And, you know, I think this is going to be a Rax if they're fast enough. I mean, they're not really showing too much initiative, to be honest. They're all over the place, but... Oh, they're worried about these catapults.
Has to do now. He has to kill these catapults, and they're very difficult to kill. Basically, TA is the one to do it, yeah. Kills one, they'll get the other one most likely. And that's going to mean it's a little bit harder for Weehaw to get split push. It's very tough to beat Chen late game, actually, in circumstances like this. And he's nowhere near close, having enough creeps to be able to overpower against, like, magic damage. So it's not a good place to be on mid or feed.
Here's the game plan. Middle feed, they build up the boots of travels, right?
Okay.
They get the boots of travels going. They smoke a creep into the enemy base. Okay. They narrowly avoid detection. There's going to be some espionage stuff going on. We're talking Mission Impossible 5 here.
And then they try to kill buildings, but it's backdoor protection.
No. They can get through it because they've actually built rapiers. So they've got rapiers and the boots of travel. They've got the damage to burst through it, and then we end up with a base race at 60 minutes. That's what's going to happen.
The only thing that makes sense in your hypothetical is if they have so much damage that, yes, they damage through backdoor protection, and Liquid doesn't show up for whatever reason.
All their TPs get cancelled.
I mean, it's that or push lanes, right? And that's why Liquid is just constantly pushing out every lane, because if the creeps don't get close to the base, backdoor protection will protect the base outside of some, like, insane rapier heavy damage to tower circumstance, which they don't quite have. It's a good reaction in the last fight, especially. The decrep on Anti-Mage basically prevents the enemy team from killing him during that ultimate. Because really, their damage hero is Phantom Lancer, but even he doesn't do that much damage here.
Yeah. It's a real struggle. As much as people were complaining about Phantom Lancer in recent patches and whatnot, and as much as he is horrible to play against, they have the means to deal with him, so...
It was really tough early, but now everybody's got enough mana, they have enough AoE abilities, they're strong enough as heroes, they just keep getting more and more farm. And mid or feed basically has to 5-man, because they know if they get wiped, that it's very likely going to lead to Raxes if all the lanes are constantly pushed like this. So very scary for them right now.
Can we make up bounties mid-game?
Yeah, that's not going to work. It's very difficult to get a balanced bounty in the first place, so...
Okay, can we just say if everyone on Liquid buys a rapier, they get 1,000 moonbucks? They love moonbucks.
But I feel like Liquid doesn't need any more money this tournament. I don't know what it is. It's, they're just collecting. They're just gaining interest on it. They're supposed to be running out. It's not happening.
I mean, they're trying to take Mr. Midas' job away from him, running the bank themselves, but... Now we see a rotation by middle feed. Oh, they see where Miracle is. They get the dust onto him, but GH is there as well. Now that lasso onto him, they desperately need this kill. The arrow is there. Stunned up. Fiend script as well. They're committing so much for this kill, and they will get it. That's a gem on the decks. They picked it up, but meanwhile, the attack is on the back lines. They already see Matumba Man and Mind Control have made their way into it. Tomato now, the BKB going to be used by Mind Control. Tomato forced to run his little wheel legs out of there, but Kuroki into the back lines again. Double kill for Matumba Man. He's still running these players down. Kezu trying to run his way out of there. The Ghost Scepter going to be keeping him alive. And Weehaw, he's got the track on him. He's not getting out of it in the slightest. He will die to the Nether Ward of GH. Matumba Man is diving their base.
I mean, why not, right? Get in the base, do some damage now. The creep wave isn't in the best spot. And it looked like an okay fight start for mid or feed, but Bounty Hunter took forever to go down there. Very survivable.
They committed so much as well for him. All of their control. Lasso, Fiend's Grip, absolutely everything for such a... you know, I don't want to say insignificant, but it's just one small cog in a working machine of Liquid at this point, isn't it?
It's just the damage lacking that they're having. The Maranas had to go all of these semi-survivability items like Manta Style, Dragon Lance to just be stronger in team fights, and she just doesn't have the raw damage that they need. That's probably the hero that needs a Rapier if they can get one, to be honest, because they just don't have enough physical damage. Phantom Lancer has to buy hybrid items that give stats. Agility, of course, is good damage, but it doesn't make him hit insanely hard. I mean, even Butterfly alone, not the biggest damage item on PL, and he still has to deal with the Butterfly of Matumba Man and the evasiveness of the other heroes. There's even a Refresher Shard, Storm Spirit. He got eggs. This is going to be an AoE 3-second stun. If he can catch the whole enemy team, I feel like the fight's over, especially because we're talking about Mana Voids here.
Whew.
Really tough now for mid or feed to take a fight. Killing Storm would be best case, but he respawns fast. Like, everything just looks awful for them.
He has farmed Kuroki. He's got some items on him. I know the ward is on that cliff. And middle feed are petrified. They're in their own base. They're cowering. They're calling for their mummies. It's do or die time for them. I mean,
fading right now? They have a gem, right? Oh no, actually they lost it. Okay.
They lost a gem. Yeah, Miracle fell. They could buy another one though. I mean, they got enough money. 31k gold lead. Not exactly a hardship for them.
Okay, it's actually on GH now, that's why. I was going to say, I assumed that Liquid still had control of it. Well, they're going to try to go high ground on the bot lane now. got their
All right.
abilities ready. I mean, Batrider's in a good spot, but they see him. There it is.
Oh, straight away onto the back lines. The Nightmare onto him. Kezu, the Man of Void, not going to be enough damage, but Matumba Man has got the kill. Kezu will be next, surely. He's so weak. The right click from Kuroki is going to be enough. And now the racks are starting to fall, but it's going to be the base race. Like I said, Purge, I predicted it in the waters. Tomato is there, along with Owns Me. Do they have enough damage?
They can
not quite. The Glyph as well. They've got the creeps. The backdoor protection is gone. Tomato now. He's gone for it. The TPs are coming in. The Ancient, it's falling. GH is there. Miracle as well. Do they have the damage though to bring it down? Liquid, the TPing back. Matumba Man back in the fight along with Kuroki, the entire enemy team. They realize they had to back out of it. Tomato going to be Abyssal Bladed up. They take away half the HP of the Ancient, but not quite good enough. 4 down. All they have to do now is, you know, just chill. Just relax a little bit. Mind control. Going for the kill onto Wii. They want to bring down all 5 of them.
I mean, maybe Mind Control can get some tower advantage here. I mean, if they have BOTs or something on Liquid, they can easily get an enemy base right now. But they did buy time. It looked like a losing scenario with the dead Batrider, but those 2 heroes are up now, and they still have their ultimates.
Matumba Man's here. He's ready and waiting. He's blinked his way in. He's got the Aegis as well. He wants to go for those tier 4. Cinderin, the only man standing. Mind Control with the negative armor from the Desolator. These towers are going to be melting in a very rapid fashion. And they have brought it down. Buyback's going to be forced out by Weeha. The Ancients are falling. We desperately going for something. The lasso onto Mind Control, trying to bring him into the base. The Fiend's Grip as well. They've got a control from it. Mind Control eating the cheese up. The BKB already on half HP though from the towers, just pounding him. Now Matumba Man going for the Ancient, but it's a slow process with the Enfeeble on him. His attack damage has been reduced by 120, but not for longer. Now Kuroki zipping himself in. They've got the kills. The Man of Void onto a few of them. The Vortex connects onto 2. Kuroki just eating the damage. 3 down. No buybacks available to them. Cinderin might just be next. The buybacks all over the place as Mind Control wants a piece of the action. And this Ancient, it will be falling. It doesn't matter how many Enfeebles you put onto Matumba Man. Eventually, they might just get it, but now they try and turn it around. Middle feed, going for it. Tomato is there. They've almost got it now. Mind Control might just fall here. They're going to get the heal up from the GG creeps, but Matumba Man, he's bringing down the Ancient and need to control him up, but it's too late. GG is called. And what a series. Team Liquid. Honestly, I can't wait to hear the PPD perspective on this one because he's going to be throwing some serious shade out.
I don't even know, man. It started off as the dumbest looking game to, dare I say, one of the best games in Midas mode. But Liquid taking a ridiculously dangerous draft on the verge of complete defeat. Like, not...
Oh, goodness me.